the application today.
Today. Oh. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome
Hello,
back to
everybody. Welcome, everybody.
welcome back. Welcome ji. Welcome back to Ammi Halima Kitchen and welcome back to
Yes.
Liberty Solicitors.
Yes.
तो आज जो है सारसी going to share some very important information आप लोगों के साथ. होम ऑफिस वालों ने रूल्स चेंज कर दिए हैं and they are becoming more strict and more strict and more
Yes.
strict.
Yes.
तो आज सारसी आपको बहुत गुड इंफॉर्मेशन लेकर आई हैं जो कि रिलेटेड है होम ऑफिस से. योर विजिट वीज़ा, योर स्टूडेंट वीज़ा, योर वर्क वीज़ा, एनी काइंड ऑफ वीज़ा यू रिक्वायरिंग. तो उसकी
Yes.
इंफॉर्मेशन Sarsi, I'm gonna just pass on to Sarsi now.
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
Sarsi.
Yes. Yes.
Go
Yes.
for it.
Okay. So thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Lovely to see you all.
Yeah.
Now, the government has announced changes that it is going to make. The changes are not yet in place.
Yes.
They will start from, or they plan to start from the spring. So we don't know what's going to happen. But
What sort of time spring?
that's March, April. So
March,
end
April.
of March, April.
Okay.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to do anything, now is the time to do it.
Yes.
If the plans go ahead and it's changed,
Yeah.
then that's it. Now, the major change that I would say from my experience will affect people who marry in Pakistan and they want to bring their families over,
Okay.
because they're intending to raise the income threshold to, before, if you earn 18,600 a year, then you can bring your spouse over. That is going to be changed now to 38,700 pounds.
So what was,
So it's
so what was before 8,000?
8,600.
Yeah. तो जी पहले था 8,600 कि आपके so that should be in their account
That should be the money that they earn annually.
annually. तो आपको सालाना 8,600 पहले अर्न करने चाहिए थे. और अभी जो है सिचुएशन हो रही है चेंज. होम ऑफिस वालों ने फी जो है आपकी अर्निंग अब चेंज कर दी है. तो हाउ मच शुड दे अर्न नाउ?
And now it's 18,600.
तो 18,000 10,000 pound, just 10,000 pound they gone up.
So it's going to 19,400 pounds has gone up. 19,400.
So जी 19,400 अब एनुअली सालाना जो है आप अर्न करेंगे. पहले थी शी सेइंग पहले 18,600 they saying before it was
Before
18,000.
it was 18,600.
Yeah.
Now it's gone to 38,000.
Now जी 38,000 हो गई है डबल.
600. Yeah, more than double.
More than double.
Because double would have been 36.
Yeah.
36, 37.
Yeah.
But this is 38,600.
Yes, you can. Can I have your contact number? I will share the number 012747448899. So ये लिबर्टी सोलिसिटर का नंबर है. लिबर्टी सोलिसिटर्स you can get in touch through.
So anybody who wants to come as a spouse,
Yeah.
who is thinking about it, make up your mind quickly.
Yes,
Get married, get your application in.
before the 31st
Before-
of December.
So yes, so now they're saying that they're planning to do it, yeah? And there's been a lot of opposition. A lot of groups have said no, it's too much. However, the 18,600, when the 18,600 came first,
Yeah.
there was a lot of uproar and the government went ahead.
Yes.
So don't wait around to see whether they're going to do it or they're not going to do it. They've already told us now
Yes.
that they're going to do this March, April.
Yeah.
Get your act in order, get your house together.
Yes.
And
so
then-
सारसी कह
Yeah.
रही हैं स्पाउस वीज़ा फीस gone up from 18,600 to 38,000 समथिंग. तो अगर आपने अपनी स्पाउस को, अपनी बीवी को यहाँ बुलाना चाहते हैं बिफोर 31st of December 2023, मेक द एप्लीकेशन, गेट योर एप्लीकेशन इन प्लेस.
Yes.
उसके बाद जो कार्रवाई आप कर सकते हैं वो करिएगा, क्योंकि बिफोर आई थिंक अगर आपके पास है यू आर रेडी टू अप्लाई, गेट अ गुड लॉयर, get in touch with Liberty
Yes.
Solicitors, they will help you out inshallah. पर अगर आफ्टर 2023 31st of December जो है होम ऑफिस वालों ने फीस बहुत बढ़ा दी है एनुअली.
March, April.
मार्च अप्रैल स्प्रिंग टाइम,
2024.
ये स्प्रिंग टाइम जो है फी बढ़ जाएगी, लेकिन यू हैव टू मेक द एप्लीकेशन बिफोर 31st of December 2023. तो एप्लीकेशन then you can do the rest
Yes.
afterwards.
At the latest January, but once you hit February, you're getting too close
Yes.
to 2024 spring. Yeah, they haven't fixed a date.
Yes.
They just said spring.
Spring.
So spring, we're talking about end of March, April, May, that kind of time.
Yes. Chelsea saying, okay, Visha Bilal saying, what about those work permits which were approved with last minimum salary?
So yes, so now we're going to the minimum salary as well.
Yeah.
You mean the 18,600?
Yeah.
Yes. So what we anticipate
Yeah.
is that those who came with the 18,600,
Yeah.
they will continue.
हाँ, they will continue जी.
Yes.
विशा बिलाल, आपके पास आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. Will they approve the visas? What about those?
So if you already have it, then it means you're already in the UK.
Yes.
So it means at the time you met the requirements.
Yes.
Now the Home Office, they haven't said
Okay.
whether it will apply to everybody or whether only the new people.
Okay.
But we are taking a common sense approach. If you entered, your visa said you have to have with certain type of requirements. And if you satisfy those requirements, then your route was on the route to indefinite. So if you got your spouse visa under that route, then we anticipate that it will be under that route. Even though the Home Office hasn't said anything, we think that there will be a lot of legal challenges if it affects those who came under different set of rules. They will get them out of the system, all those spouse visas out, and then those who are applying from now.
She's saying, okay, the Visha Bilal saying, who said, will they approve the visa? No, I have a cost 26,000 salary. No, I have a cost COS 26,000 salary.
So a certificate of, yes, that's a different matter. So I'm coming to that at the moment.
Yeah.
But at the moment, what we're dealing with is spouse visas.
Yes, we're dealing with spouse visa at the moment. Yes.
Yeah. So for spouse visas,
Yeah.
and what I just said, it applies to those with spouse visa.
Yeah.
So if you had a spouse visa
Yeah.
and you entered the UK with the spouse visa on the 18,600,
Yeah.
and you already have 2.5 for the 18,600 and the English requirement and all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means when you come, you have to prove that you satisfied the requirements
Requirement.
of which you came. Yeah.
Yes.
The Home Office, they haven't said whether when you apply again, whether the new one will affect you or the old one.
Okay.
But we think as lawyers, as immigration lawyers, we think there will be too many legal challenges if you came with one thing and now they tell you more than half another thing. It wouldn't be fair. So even if they refused on that application, we believe that if you challenged it in judicial review and in appeal, you would succeed. So in common sense approach, we think those people are covered. We don't know for sure
Okay.
because it's not in black and white.
Okay. Okay.
But we're just using a common sense approach.
Yes, yes. तो आपको जी सारसी की जो ये इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है, होप ये आपको जो है ये बेनिफिट देगी. तो I have a few questions, but we're gonna just go. अब मैं आपके question I will read it, पर सारसी को
Yes.
पहले
Let me
explain.
tell you everything I want to tell you,
Yes.
and then let the questions come. Because
Yes.
maybe what I want to tell you is
Might be
already
in the question,
in the,
in the
yes,
information,
is
yes.
in the information. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's as far as spouse visas are concerned.
Yes,
yeah?
I will repeat it again. The fee जो है fee change हो गई है from 18,000 to 600. Now it's 38,000 and something. Spouse visa की if you are working here or you have indefinite और आप अपनी wife को, spouse को, fiancé को
38,700.
अब आपकी annually income होनी चाहिए 38,700. Otherwise your application won't succeed.
No. So if you want to put the application in now, so now the rules
Yeah.
still say 18,600.
Yes.
And the rules are going to say 18,600 until spring.
Until spring.
Whenever the spring is. But we know spring in March time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think January, February will still be okay.
Okay.
But if you can do it earlier, the sooner the better.
ओके तो सारसी कह रही हैं अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपकी फियांसी आपकी स्पाउस जो है वो यहाँ आपकी बीवी आपके पास यहाँ यूके में हो तो मेक द एप्लीकेशन नाउ बिकॉज इन स्प्रिंग टाइम विच इज़ मार्च एंड अप्रैल दे गोइंग टू डेफिनेटली चेंज द रूल्स आपकी एनुअल इनकम जो अभी 18,000 है 18,600 विल बी अप्रूव्ड बट
Yes.
आफ्टर द स्प्रिंग यू
The new
मस्ट
rules come into
न्यू
place.
रूल्स जो है वो आ जाएंगे और न्यू रूल्स में जो है आपकी एनुअल इनकम 38,700 विच इज़ अ लॉट which is a lot.
Yes, it's
So
more than
it's
double.
more than double.
19,400 more
More.
than what you're paying now.
जी, तो अभी अगर आप चाहते हैं तो get in touch with the Liberty Solicitors, go on their website and press contact us, contact box will appear, और आप अपनी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन इनके साथ डिस्कस करें. Honestly, they will help you, they will guide you,
Yes.
they will advise you properly.
Yes, that's the biggest of our circle is the spouse visas.
Yes.
So those people, I would advise you as
Make the application now.
Quickly, get married quickly.
Yeah.
And then come do your marriage. It doesn't have to be a big marriage.
Yeah.
Just get
Get
married.
nikah.
Get your. You can do a big marriage when all of you come here,
That's
or
a good
you can
point.
go back and do your big marriage after visa has been approved.
Yes.
But if we don't get it and this law comes
Yeah.
to pass in April, mind you, at the moment it's a plan.
Okay.
But I suspect they will push. They will
Okay,
push to
so
go on
Sarsi
with it.
कह रही है if you planning to get married और आपकी planning है जी okay when the summer will come we'll get married and then we will apply, it will be too late.
It will be too late.
आप अपना निकाह कर लें, निकाह के बाद आप अप्लाई कर लें and then you can do your main function, your main gathering, your main event जो है वो आप बाद में कर सकते हैं. लेकिन पहले आप प्लीज जो है before spring, before
18,600 and English language.
Yeah.
These two things.
Yes.
Let's get these two things out of the way.
yeah, तो साची कह रही हैं जो आपका इंग्लिश टेस्ट है वो and the 2,600 for your application
18,600 is the fee.
annual fee जो है.
Is the how much you should be earning.
Earning.
18,600.
Yes.
Then the English language test.
English ये
Yes.
दोनों अगर आपके if they are in place make the application, otherwise रूल जो है चेंज हो रहे हैं स्प्रिंग टाइम और हो सकता है कि वो एग्री हो जाए 38,900 जो है एनुअल के इतनी आपकी सैलरी होनी चाहिए. तो अगर वो नहीं है then you are in a very difficult situation.
Then in addition to that,
Yeah.
the immigration health surcharge for NHS, that is going up also to 1,037 pounds. At the moment, it's 624 pounds. Yeah. So
न्यू
it's,
एक और न्यूज़ जी, आपकी जो NHS की जो है आपने जमा करानी होती है फी बिफोर जो थी वो 600 how much was Sarsi? 640.
before it was 624 pounds.
Yeah, 624 थी, लेकिन आफ्टर इन ये चेंज होगी which will be 1,000.
So now it's going up to 1037.
1037. तो जी ये भी बढ़ रही है. तो अगर आप अप्लाई करें विद इन अ टाइम you will still
Yes.
pay 600 something, and if you apply afterwards तो आपको ज़ाहिर है एक्स्ट्रा पे करने पड़ेंगे. If you have a time and extra money you
So it's going up by an extra 413 pounds.
तो एक्स्ट्रा 413 413 पाउंड जो है एक्स्ट्रा फी बढ़ जानी है एंड you'll be in a difficult
So
situation.
before, if you were doing the application, then the NHS fee by itself
Yeah.
would have been 1,560.
1,000.
Now
Yeah.
it's going to be over 2,500.
First it was
560
1,560. That's for the year.
for 2.5 years.
For 2.5 year जी 2.5 year की जो फी थी NHS की 1,000 समथिंग थी and now it's gonna be more than 2,000. तो ये जो आपके पास इंफॉर्मेशन आपको दी जा रही है, प्लीज राइट इट डाउन and make sure you get in touch with a good lawyer. I will recommend SARC because I have been working with Liberty Solicitors for the past few months now, and Alhamdulillah, I know them very well.
So it's going to 2,592.50 pence.
2,900, almost 3,000.
2,500, yeah, 2,592.50 pence.
Yes, almost 2,600. जी जो
Yes,
फी है
yes. 2,600. You can say 2,600.
Yes.
Yes, from 1,560.
Yeah.
It's now going to 2,592.50 pence.
यस, तो इतनी फी बढ़ जाएगी जो आपकी 2.5 ईयर की है जो आपने NHS को पे करनी है. सो कॉल फ्रॉम 1,500 to 2,600 is jumping basically.
Yes. And that is not including the application itself fee. That's just NHS.
ये सिर्फ NHS की फी है, only NHS, nothing else to do with it.
And then we're anticipating an increase in the actual fee itself.
तो जी जो एप्लीकेशन की एक्चुअली फी है वो भी बढ़ जानी है.
So there's three increases. The 38,700
Annual,
that's the minimum income that you should earn.
Yes.
Then you have the NHS fee.
Yes.
That's going up to 2,592.50.
Oof.
And then you have the application fee,
Yeah.
which we don't have the figures yet. but we're anticipating an increase in that.
तो जी 3 चीज़ों में जो है ये फी बढ़ जानी है. Honestly, I will say make your application now before you reach March.
Yes.
End of Feb भी है, वो भी is too close to the spring.
It's already too close.
Too close. So December is the good time, January is the good time. आप अपनी एप्लीकेशन बनाएं. फियांसी की जो है, अगर आप अपनी शादी करना चाहते हैं, get your nikah done, do your main function afterwards. But make your application now because the annual income which was 19,800 going up to 38,900 something like that. तो डबल से भी ज़्यादा बढ़ रही है. Then your NHS fee for 2.5 years it was like a 1,600 pound. Now it's going to go to 2,600.
Yes.
और आपकी application fee, like your application when you're going to apply for fee,
yes,
for your applying, वो भी जो है बढ़ रही है. तो don't waste your time. Please tell me settlement application can possible to prove or not if it is submitted it from long time. So ji Shabana, we will answer your question.
Yes. So I'll go to the second one.
Yeah.
So the second one was for the skilled worker.
Yeah.
Now for the skilled worker visa, before you had to be earning, the minimum was 26,200. Now, which was quite high anyway, but that has also gone up to 38,700. So it's a jump, but it's not as much as a jump as from the 18,600 to the 38,700. But
That's
the thing is,
too.
you have to look for an employer now who is prepared to pay you 38,700. And they won't do it because they can get people from inside the UK who are earning maybe less, 21,000, 25,000, because the British citizens, they don't have this. Yeah. So instead of going to employ somebody from outside and pay them 38,700, which they must pay, because if they don't pay and they pay less, they're against the law. So it means they must show in their records that they're paying you 38,700 annually.
तो जी सारसी कह रही हैं, this is another thing on your
skilled worker
visa. जो skilled worker visa जो apply करते हैं, it was 26,000 pound कि आपको वो pay करेंगे. So they will get 26,000 from their employer.
The employer has to pay you 26,200. That would be your minimum salary to enter.
But it is changing up to 38,000 जो कि 700 almost 39,000.
Yes.
Close to 39.
Yes.
तो अगर आप यहाँ को आपको job मिलती है तो you make sure that your boss who's hiring you paying you yearly 38,000 pound.
So if the person is going to hire you now on the 26,200 basis, so to the question of the gentleman who was talking about the certificate of sponsorship, if you already have the certificate of sponsorship and you make the application, then it will be on the now salary. You won't be subject to the 38,700 increase.
Okay.
Yes. So back to that question. I don't know if you're still listening.
Yes.
So to that question, yes, you can proceed and apply if you meet all the other requirements of the rules. You don't need to, this new threshold, it won't affect you. Yeah.
तो जी जो ऑलरेडी सेटलमेंट जो ऑलरेडी स्किल्ड वर्कर का एप्लीकेशन बना चुके हैं उनके ऊपर ये चीज़ें इफेक्ट नहीं करेंगी. Those who are already in procedure of their skilled worker visa won't affect them at all.
You already have your certificate of sponsorship, your COS, you're fine.
You आप safe हैं. But जो लोग in spring time, if they make application in March, in April, they might get affected by this. When the changes come. But अगर आपने application करनी है, I will say before Feb, make your application because there's a lot of changings are happening, lots of money. You have to basically invest and when you apply for the job, 38,000 pound, 900, no one will hire you.
Yes. Now, care workers. So now let's go to care workers.
Yes.
Care workers, you won't be allowed to bring your family as your dependents. So it means that if you come, you must be prepared to be separated from your family for a period of time, at least until you get indefinite leave to remain.
तो जी care workers के लिए है information because I had lots of inquiries, lots of questions कि care workers हैं, can they bring their family with them? No. अब रूल चेंज हो
These
रहे हैं
changes go through, yes.
ये चेंज हो रही है तो फरवरी जैसे कहा है कि फरवरी तक अगर आप
Spring,
एप्लीकेशन ये अगर आप अभी अपनी एप्लीकेशन करवाना चाहते हैं तो इट्स द राइट टाइम परफेक्ट टाइम आफ्टर फरवरी जब रूल चेंज हो जाएंगे आप अपनी फैमिली को अपने साथ नहीं लेके आ सकेंगे टिल यू गेट इंडेफिनेट फिर आप अपनी फैमिली को जो है बुला सकते हैं बिफोर एंड विद यू नो
Yes. And then they're introducing a new requirement. Every firm that wants to bring somebody in who has under their care worker. So if you're a care worker, a health worker, or any in that type of family, any firm at all, they have to be registered with the CQC. That's the Care Quality Commission. Yeah.
CQC पे रजिस्टर होना पड़ेगा if you're working on a skilled worker visa
The care and health, yes.
care and health
Care workers, yes. Yeah, so if I had my care company and I wanted to bring, in addition to satisfying all the requirements, I also have to be registered on CQC to bring somebody in.
तो जी CQC is a website
It's a Care Quality Commission, so that's for the employer.
the employer
Yes. So if I want to employ somebody,
Yes.
then I have to be registered. So it's a more burden on me.
okay
So if the burden is on me too much,
Yeah.
then instead of me going to look for somebody outside,
Yeah.
I'll just look for somebody in the
inside
in the
yeah.
queue. So
Yeah.
because of that extra burden that
Yeah.
is being placed
yes
on the firms, the companies that want to
hire people from
that
outside
need to hire people,
Yeah.
yes, because
so they're in difficult situation as well then
yes,
Yeah.
eventually we will have to see how it all pans out. Because the reason that firms go for people abroad
Yeah.
is we're not getting people in the UK
Yeah.
who are willing to do that. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
So if the owners, and that's why that's why employers go outside, because otherwise they would just choose the people from inside the UK.
Yes.
But they can't get the staff.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're now going outside.
Yes.
But if the burden is on them too much, on
Yeah.
when the headache to get the people from outside
Yes.
is too much hassle,
Yes.
then they will still prefer
people
from inside.
yes तो जी रूल जो है सार से बोल रही हैं कि what was the name of the
A CQC.
CQC
Yeah, it's called Care Quality Commission.
yeah care quality commission like if I am hiring someone I have to register myself
Yes.
on here
Yes.
और ताकि ये न्यू रूल है
Yes.
और एक let me just have a look my husband on resident permanent and how can he apply for me as a spouse
Yeah, let's go through.
Yeah.
Let's go through all the questions
Yeah.
because just so you are aware of these changes. Yeah,
Yes.
I really need you to be aware of the changes.
so Nazleen Khan like साढ़े सार्च ने पहले आपको बताया है कि rules are changing और अगर आपने before February अगर आप अपनी application बनाएंगे so you will be in a safe hand because your husband have to just show 18,900 annual
18,600
18,600
and then English language test
English language test
and then marriage certificate.
मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट अगर नजरीन आपके पास निकाहनामा है एंड आपने अपना इंग्लिश टेस्ट पास कर लिया है थर्ड थिंग आपके हस्बैंड की सालाना जो है सैलरी 18,000
and you have accommodation.
और आपकी अकोमोडेशन है जहाँ के आप रह सकती हैं तो आपके हस्बैंड आपके लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं फ्रॉम फरवरी आपके जो है जो रूल जो है होम ऑफिस के चेंज होने वाले हैं you will be in a very difficult situation then
If these rules
Are
go
they
through.
through, yes.
I'm still praying and hoping that they will get pressure, but the way this government is going, we shouldn't wait and see. Yeah. So that's with regards to the care workers. Then I'm going to go to the shortage occupation list. Now, the people, if you will remember, one time when we did a session, we talked about the people who are under the shortage occupation list. That is jobs that the UK needs these people. Now, those jobs, you could exchange points. So if for example, the employer, he's not able to afford the 26,000, for example, you are able to trade those with other points. So you can pay a little bit less, up to 20%. All that is being scrapped. under the new plans. So the full 38,700,
You must.
you must pay it, or that's it. You can't employ outside. You will have to look for people within the UK.
जी तो सारसी कह रही हैं पहले थोड़ा सा we could negotiate कि थोड़ा सा अगर is
The
18
going rate, it was called the going rate.
The-
So 20% you can,
negotiate.
yes, you can trade the points.
तो अभी
But
नहीं आप कर
now that,
सकेंगे.
yes.
हाँ.
So they're saying that they're abolishing it altogether.
तो अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकेंगे अगर अभी 38,000 जो है वो मस्ट पे करेंगे आपको ही can't pay less but he can pay more.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
But to reach it is
Yeah.
going to be a, so who's going to, at the moment, one of my colleagues was telling me,
Yeah.
even junior doctors don't earn this much.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. तो सारसी एडवाइस यही दे रही हैं कि मेक योर एप्लीकेशन बिफोर February. सो आपकी एप्लीकेशन इन प्लेस होगी अगर रूल्स चेंज भी होते हैं it won't affect you.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
So yeah, and that's the shortage occupation list. Then I spoke about students
Yes.
who can't bring their dependents. They're tightening that as well. So now they're going from graduate level to master's level. Yeah. So if you come as a student,
Yeah.
then you can't bring your dependents.
Dependents.
So it means that if you want to come, then you have to reckon with a separation from the family from that duration of time until you are able to yourself work your way to indefinite leave to remain. Once you work yourself to indefinite leave to remain, you're outside that dependence. Then you come under the spouse visa and children and under the whatever rules are in place.
Yes, so ये information is student visa की. I'm going to take one question. Sarsi, she's saying the lady who asked, husband is a resident, a permanent resident. How can she apply for a spouse? She said he got 10-year residence permanent, and then he spoken to plenty of lawyers, but they refused. They refused. They said, you won't be able to get your family over here.
Okay, so anybody who is here permanently can bring their family. I don't know what the specific circumstances of your case.
She said they got residence and then he's got income in place as well.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have indefinite leave to remain, if you're settled, that's what the rules say.
Yeah.
The rules say if you're settled, or if you are a British citizen, then you can bring your spouse and you can bring your dependents. Yeah. Now, if you are getting 2.5 under the 10-year route, and you haven't yet reached the 10 years to get the indefinite, then you may not be able to bring your spouse.
Okay. तो जी नज़लीन
under the rules.
Under the rules. अगर आपके हस्बैंड के पास ऐसे 2.5 year and उनको in 2.5 year में 10 साल कंप्लीट करने हैं. अगर आप still under the 10 years हैं, you won't be able to.
The rules, within the rules, you cannot. However, if it was my husband and my children, I would still do it personally because there is provision for applications to be considered outside the rules under human rights.
Human rights, that's right.
Yeah.
So I will say नज़लीन खान अपने हस्बैंड से कहें get in touch with Sarsi Liberty Solicitors. इंशाल्लाह ताला वो आपकी हेल्प करेंगे.
If he's here, then let him ring. Let him get an appointment.
Yes.
And then let's talk.
Yeah. तो उनको बोलें कि Liberty Solicitors के साथ अगर he live far away, he still can ring. He can make an online appointment.
01274. If you ring the number and they put you in the appointment.
Yes. So 0. I just leave the number here. 01274744899. नज़रीन ये नंबर है. आप उनको बोलें अपने हस्बैंड को कि रिंग करें एंड देन इंशाल्लाह ताला मेक अपॉइंटमेंट विद सारसी एंड सारसी जो है आपको जो है हेल्प करेंगी. शबाना नवीद प्लीज टेल मी अबाउट EU settlement which are in procedure.
So if your if the application is in, then it's in. Then we're waiting for what the Home Office is going to say. If it's already in, now if it's not already in, then we've got two categories. I would say we've got the category from before 31st December 2020, and then we've got the category after. Now, if you came from any EU country and you arrived in the UK, so on 31st December 2020, you were standing at Heathrow Airport, then you're fine.
Okay.
If on 31st of December 2020, you were standing at the airport of whatever country you come from, then you're not fine. Then you can't. There's nothing we can. There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah. If you're the main applicant. Now, if you're not the main applicant, but the main applicant was at Heathrow on 31st December 2020,
Yeah.
and you were married before 31st of December 2020, or you were born before 31st, then you're also fine.
Okay.
Then contact us. We can do the application for you.
Okay,
Yeah?
brilliant. So, Shabana Naveed, आपको आपके जो है सवाल का जवाब मिल गया होगा, but I will say get in touch with Sarsi through Liberty Solicitors. I have shared the number है 01274744899 और फ़ोन करें and उनको बोलें कि you want to make an appointment with Sarsi. 1-to-1 आपको सारसी के साथ बात करने का मौका मिलेगा. 1-to-1 you will take the advice and 1-to-1 आपको पता होगा कि आपने क्या क्वेश्चन करने हैं and it's all जो है सही, कोई इसमें नहीं है, कोई तीसरा बंदा नहीं, नो थर्ड पर्सन इन्वॉल्व.
No, confidential.
इट्स वेरी कॉन्फिडेंशियल
Yes.
है, वेरी कॉन्फिडेंशियल. जो आपके दरमियान बात होगी वो सिर्फ सारसी को पता होगी एंड इंफॉर्मेशन जो है किसी और के साथ शेयर नहीं होगी.
Then another thing I want to say to the EUSS before I take another question is before Brexit, siblings could come. Post Brexit, that's gone. So it has to be immediate family. Before Brexit, there was immediate family and there was extended family. Now, extended family is gone. It's just immediate family. So that's husband, wife, children. If you say that and then I'll say the next
one. So सारसी कह रही हैं कि ब्रेक्जिट के बाद जो है पहले तो आप इमीडिएट फैमिली एंड एक्सटेंडेड जो फैमिली थी उसको बुला सकते थे. आफ्टर द ब्रेक्जिट ओनली इमीडिएट फैमिली जो कि आपकी बीवी है और आपके बच्चे हैं, but not your parents.
Parents, if they're dependent, you have to show dependence.
अगर parents dependent हैं, then वो आप उनको बुला सकते हैं. Otherwise,
yes,
you will struggle.
So parents, you would have to show dependency because again, it's still mother, father, children. Yeah. The dependency threshold, but still you can make the application. Another thing I wanted to say, if you are not married, but you've been living together in a relationship as if you are married, because nowadays in this world we live in, lots of people, they don't marry. It's not like when we were growing up. Now lots of people, they don't get married, they just live together. So if you were doing that and you can show that you were doing that by 31st December 2020 for 2 years. So that means from 31st December 2018 or earlier until 31st December 2020, if you were living together, you've got bills, you've got kids, you've got everything to show that you're in that relationship, then you will also qualify same as spouse.
Okay. हाँ जी, तो अगर सासी कह रही है कि the time you are living in, जो जिस वक्त से हम गुजर रहे हैं यहाँ, जो अगर आप कई लोग बगैर शादी के भी रहते हैं, तो अगर आप 31st of December like 2018 से लेकर या बिफोर till 31st of December 2020 तक आपने मतलब के साथ रहे हैं and you have the shared the same accommodation, bills on husband और आपके जो नाम पे हैं, you still as a qualify as a citizen spouse पे, तो आप उस पे you can apply.
Yes, you'll be eligible to apply. But the main applicant still should have been in the UK. So if now, if I had my husband and our relationship started in 2018, the 1st December 2018, and I'm here in the UK, then I could call my husband over.
Okay.
It has to be for 2 years.
2 years.
I'm here, he's there. And so let's say
before Brexit though, that should be happen before Brexit.
So the 2 years should be from 31st December 2018 and earlier. Yeah, so if your relationship started on the 1st of January 2019, then you don't qualify. But if your relationship started on, let's say, June 2018, but you didn't apply to come and join your husband straight away. Now plans have changed. And now you want to come because your husband is here. Before, whatever you were doing outside, you were doing outside. but you've got your 2 years before, it's full. The
Yeah.
2 years is full by
Yes.
2018.
Yes.
And now you've changed of plan. Now you're deciding that the two of you, your life wants to be in the
Together.
UK.
Yes.
In the UK.
Yeah.
Then you are eligible to
To
make the
prove.
application.
जी.
The Home Office will ask for the documents to prove.
Okay. तो ये रहा. I'm gonna take few questions now, Sarsi. So मुझे phone number
But
बताएं.
maybe if you could
This
just
is
explain that little bit to them before
yes.
you take
तो
questions.
सारसी कह रही हैं आफ्टर द ब्रेग्जिट जो है रूल्स जो है चेंज हुए थे फ्रॉम 31st ऑफ दिसंबर 2020.
Yeah.
अगर आप you came say in 2018 31st of December 2018 और before
Yeah.
तो आपको 2 साल कंप्लीट करने हैं ये बिफोर 2018 31st ऑफ दिसंबर.
Yeah.
अगर आप यहाँ हैं पहले से मौजूद हैं और आपकी फियांसी जो है शी इज इन अब्रॉड इन अदर कंट्री you still can apply on for her after the Brexit. वो आपको easily
main applicant was
main
here.
applicant जो है वो इधर था या इधर थी आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर वो आफ्टर जब 2 साल उनके नहीं कंप्लीट होते देन जो है वो ज़रा डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन में है. यू स्टिल कैन अप्लाई बट वी जस्ट
If you don't set it, because it's called a durable relationship.
durable.
So if you don't have the durable relationship,
Yeah.
Relationship akin to marriage,
Yeah.
then I think it won't work.
Yeah, for example, say, you know, he came, she applied in 2019,
Yes.
but there's not been 2 years.
So let's say from 2000 since 2019 you've been together.
Yeah.
You haven't got your full 2 years
Yeah.
by 31st December 2020.
Yeah.
And you want to come.
Yeah.
Then you have to come. You can't come under EU rules.
EU
You
rule.
have to come under domestic rules.
Domestic rules, that's what I want to know. So
Yeah.
there's still a route to come,
Yes.
but it's a different route.
Yeah. At the moment it's 18,600.
Yeah.
And then
It will be 38,000.
38,700 if it rises. But yes, you can still come.
Come. Okay, the next the question is मुझे फ़ोन नंबर बताएं जिससे सारसी में हमसे बात कर सकें. तो रोमांस आई शेयर द नंबर 01747444899. Ring now, make appointment, and then you can speak to Sarsi. I apply after Brexit and still waiting for decision. That's Shabana Naveed.
Shabana, so if you applied after Brexit, then you better cross your fingers really hard.
Yeah, after Brexit जी rules जो थे बहुत चेंज हो गए थे शबाना. But I would still say get in touch with Liberty solicitors, get one-to-one consultation, and you will, inshallah ta'ala, you will get better advice.
But I don't want to give you false hopes.
Yeah.
Because 31st December 2020 was the cut-off point.
Yes. So I'm going to. I have Spanish nationality and live in Spain. If I want to move with my children and husband to UK, what is the process? That's Moise.
Yes, the smallest you would have to meet the requirements. So if you start before spring,
Yeah.
then you have to find an employer
Yes.
who wants to give you a job.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's the 26,000.
800.
Yes.
And then it will be 38,600.
Yes, 38,700.
700. Yes.
Yeah.
So Moise, अगर आपने एप्लीकेशन करनी है make it now. आप यहाँ जॉब अगर कोई अवेलेबिलिटी है कोई आपको हायर कर सकता है so he must pay you 26,000.
That employer.
Yeah, वो आपको एम्प्लॉयर जो है इतनी उसकी मतलब कि एनुअली आपको इतना वो पे कर सके because after
It's 26,200 at the moment.
26,200 at the moment और स्प्रिंग टाइम में रूल चेंज हो रहे हैं. तो जहाँ जो है आपका जो आपको हायर करेगा जो आपका एम्प्लॉय है वो ही मस्ट पे यू 38,000 समथिंग और
700, yeah.
700. तो
And now there's the going rate as well, where you can do the 20%,
yeah.
so depending on the job, whether it's in the shortage occupation or not, and that's the only other route.
Okay, the Visha Bilal saying, Rohma, please clear my confusion as I have a cause with 26,000 threshold.
Yes,
So-
COS. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. That's what we said.
So I am
if you
still-
have your
Yeah, so I'm still eligible to apply
yes,
for
yes,
skilled
yes.
worker visa.
Yes, 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 yes.
Or will I have to get a new cause with 38,000?
No. If you do it today, tomorrow, up to maybe February.
Yes.
So if you have your certificate of sponsorship, then and you meet all the other requirements, and I would say go ahead and do it. Don't wait.
Yeah, तो विशा बिलाल आपको आपके क्वेश्चन का जो है जवाब मिल गया होगा. सारसी कह रही है डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम.
This 38,000 hasn't come into force yet. It's
Yeah.
not in force.
अभी इंफॉर्मेशन आई है, अभी इन प्लेस नहीं हुआ है, डेफिनेट नहीं हुआ है. दे जस्ट सेंडिंग द इंफॉर्मेशन, दे
It's a
प्लानिंग.
plan.
दैट्स द
It's
प्लान.
a 5-point plan.
प्लान है पर अभी इसको जो है फाइनल नहीं दिया गया. ओके मेरी सिस्टर स्टडी वीज़ा पे गई है, 2 months हुए हैं स्कॉटलैंड में. वो अपनी मदर को बुला सकती. शी माई सिस्टर गोइंग टू स्टडी वीज़ा एंड शी इज़ बीन देयर फॉर 2 months इन स्कॉटलैंड. कैन शी अप्लाई फॉर हर मदर
To join to
join join
uh,
her in Scotland?
I think that has never been the case. The only thing that you could always do was the mother could come on a visit.
विजिट वीज़े पे बुला सकती हैं आप आमना.
It's never been the case that parents can join students,
ये कभी हुआ नहीं.
even under the old rules.
अंडर द ओल्ड रूल पे भी सारसी कह रही है कि ऐसा नहीं है. तो यू स्टिल जो है आप उनको एज ए विजिटर बुला सकती हैं. मैं और मेरा भाई रमीज़ हसन आप सबको बहुत फैन है, स्पेशली हिना. थैंक यू जी ज़हरा बतूल. वी टेकिंग द क्वेश्चन, सो लेट मी गो बैक हियर. सो सेइंग प्लीज़ मुझे ड्रेसर का कोड ढूंढ दें. हाउ कैन अप्लाई? रोमन्स व्लॉग, अगर आप हमारी ओल्ड लाइव चेक करें जिसमें हमने वी शेयर्ड 3 वेबसाइट्स, और उस वेबसाइट पे जाएं, यू विल फाइंड द कोड फॉर हेयर ड्रेसर.
Yes. Otherwise, contact Justina and
Yes.
she will give you the code as well. She will
Yes.
go through with you as well.
तो सारसी being very kind and helpful here. वो कह रही हैं अगर आप उनके ऑफिस फ़ोन करें एंड वो आज जस्टिना से बोले कि बात करनी है, शी विल शेयर द कोड विद यू. ठीक है. तो आई थिंक दैट्स द इजीएस्ट वे
Yes.
you
yes.
can get the
yes.
code. जी ठीक है, thank you. And what is going to be the process of husband visa? Moise, what was the question of Moise? Sorry Moise, I'm going to go back through your main question. Moise का question क्या था जी? Moise कहाँ गए हैं? I have Spanish nationality and live in Spain and I want to move with my children and husband to UK. What is the process? तो next question आपने मेरे से पूछा है. And what is going to be the process of my husband visa? Will be the same.
Yeah. So whoever is coming,
Yeah.
whoever is coming will have to meet the requirements of the rules. So now,
Yeah.
nationality doesn't matter anymore. Before, when we were before Brexit, yes,
Yeah.
then it matters that if you come from Spain, then yes. But now, whether you come from Spain or Pakistan or Africa or China or USA or anywhere, if you want to come to work,
Yes.
then either you got
have
your
to-
own business or you're coming under the skilled worker route.
जी, और आपके हस्बैंड के लिए ये है, he have to find the job here, he need
Yes,
to find an employer,
job offer.
who will pay you, paying him 28,600 something. I think so. Just
26,200.
26,200. क्योंकि ये अगर अभी अप्लाई करेंगे इट्स फाइन. अगर वो स्प्रिंग टाइम पे अप्लाई करेंगे देन आपके हस्बैंड को जो है पे एनुअली 38,000 समथिंग, which is going to be very difficult for someone to pay that much money to annually.
For an employer, yes, to do that.
Okay, the next question is कैसे अप्लाई करें आप, हेल्प कर सकती हैं, क्या प्रोसीजर है? हमने okay, you have the people who are asking for the how can you apply, go and watch our old lives where we have discussed. Auntie Jan के सारसी को मेरा saying hello to you सारसी.
Hello.
Saying how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Why
How are
taking
you?
Your coat off. Your coat is so nice. Naughty people noticing everything. Thank you. So okay, nice work, Auntie Jan. Well done. Thank you. So okay, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for the kind response, Vishabila. Okay, you most welcome.
Yes, you're most welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
कोड मिल गया है. सारसी मैम का नंबर जो आपने शेयर किया है, व्हाट्सएप का नंबर. They want your WhatsApp number. We don't have a WhatsApp number here.
Yes, but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Those people who are contacting us, the ones whose cases we need the information is pertinent. They're getting my WhatsApp number. They're getting You see, because this is the general inquiries,
Inquiry.
we don't know. So once you go through Justina,
Yeah.
we sieve out, we give you the general information, and anybody who is ready with an application,
Yes.
you will get the WhatsApp number, you will get the mobile number, you will get my direct email address once
Yes.
we move on to getting ready to do the application.
Yes.
So no worries at all about that.
Yes.
Please go through these channels.
Yeah.
Justina is ready there to help.
Yes.
She will get you to the stage, and we're working together.
Yeah.
And once we're ready to do the application, you will have access to all these details.
जी तो सार से कह रही हैं जस्टीना जो सारी ईमेल्स चेक करती हैं, सारी फ़ोन कॉल्स जो है वो सुनती हैं, वो सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन आपसे लेती हैं. देन जस्टीना एंड सारसी दे डिस्कस ऑल द किस क्लाइंट ने कौन सी इन्फॉर्मेशन ली है, किस क्लाइंट को क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन देनी है. देन जो है सारसी अपना पर्सनल व्हाट्सएप नंबर, अपना पर्सनल ईमेल एड्रेस आपके साथ शेयर करेंगी. देन यू गाइस हैव 1-to-1 कन्वर्सेशन विद सारसी जो है डायरेक्ट. ब्लैक कलर इज़ फेवरेट. अच्छा तो जी ये बात है. तो ब्लैक कलर इज़ फेवरेट है जी. सारसी का ब्लैक कलर फेवरेट है. यस ब्लैक कलर बिकॉज सारसी ऑलवेज वेयर ब्लैक कलर. तो ये आप बेफिक्र हैं, आपके सारे ईमेल्स, आपके सारे मैसेजेस जस्टीना जो हैं वो सारसी को बताती हैं. सारसी एंड देन जस्टीना दे विल डिस्कस, और फिर जो है आपके साथ पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन सारसी आफ्टरवर्ड्स शेयर करेंगी. राइट नाउ ऑन लाइव आई कांट डू दैट बिकॉज ये जनरल इंक्वायरी हो रही है, जनरल डिस्कशन हो रही है. वी नॉट डिस्कसिंग प्रॉपर केस हियर.
Yes.
प्लीज़ आप मुझे बताएं कि मेरी सिस्टर का प्रोसीजर को नहीं पता कि वो मदर को कैसे बुलाए स्टडी वीज़ा पे. आमना अभी सारसी ने आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है. टेल योर सिस्टर टू अप्लाई फॉर विजिट वीज़ा फॉर योर मदर.
Yes.
She can't apply.
Yes.
Yeah. She's saying, please tell me that my sister want to make application.
Yes, only the visit visa. Even under the old rules, she
हाँ.
wouldn't have been able to do it.
हाँ जी तो वो नहीं कर सकते जी. यूके में जॉब ऑनलाइन कुरान यूके में जॉब जी आपको अप्लाई करने पड़ेगा थ्रू ऑनलाइन, थ्रू द थ्री वेबसाइट जो हमने शेयर की थी आपके साथ. नॉट द लास्ट लाइफ बिफोर. आंटी जान आई रियली लव इट. ओके जी थैंक यू शुक्रिया. तो आप जो हैं आमना प्लीज़ अपनी अम्मी को विजिट वीज़ा पे बुलाएं फॉर आपके पूरे होल योर स्टडी वीज़ा स्टे. वो आपके पास नहीं रह सकती. शी कांट बी देयर फॉर द होल the length of her.
No. So because every visit visa, the visit visa is 6 months max.
Yes.
Yeah, and even if sometimes they give you multiple entry, it's still 6 months max.
You have to go back.
You have to go back, and you will have to show that you intend to go back.
Reason.
There has to be ties in
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Yes.
So your house, I don't know, if you are in a group, your
Or
church, your community,
Or your father is still there. You want to bring your mother here.
your
but your father
parents,
is-
yes, other siblings. So
Yes.
your life, actually, your mother's life
Yeah.
actually is settled in Pakistan. Then she can come, and you should be able to explain her means.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. How does she support herself now?
Okay.
And how is she going to support
herself here. Which
the
you can-
visit?
Yes. सारसी कह रही हैं कि उनके पास रीज़न होने चाहिए वापस जाने की. लाइक उनके बाकी के बच्चे उधर हैं, हस्बैंड हैं, या कोई ऐसी अदर कमिटमेंट्स हैं वेयर शी ओनली कैन स्टे फॉर 6 months और लेस, एंड देन शी हैव टू गो बैक टू हर मेन लाइफ. मेन जो चीज़ें वो कर रही हैं, और उनकी फाइनेंशियल बतानी पड़ेगी जी कि हाउ शी सपोर्टिंग हरसेल्फ, हाउ शी इज़ वर्किंग, और उनका आपके जो फादर हैं वो सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, और बैंक स्टेटमेंट भी जो है वो प्रॉपर होनी चाहिए. Sarsi's smile is so good. Okay, thank you. She's guiding it properly. Thank you so much.
Thank
The
you
guidance
very
we're
much.
getting.
Thank you.
शुक्रिया आपका. और जो क्वेश्चन है we will take it. Have you got anything else, Sarsi, to share here?
No, so that was the changes. I didn't know what you wanted, what the majority of
Yes.
people wanted.
तो सारसी ने जी जो चेंजेस हैं 3 चेंजेस मेन जो शेयर किए हैं, बट दे आर होम ऑफिस के ये प्लान है.
Yes.
वो इनको फाइनल जो है इन स्प्रिंग टाइम वो बताएंगे इधर दे आर गोइंग अहेड और नॉट. बट सारसी कह रही हैं एज अ लॉयर, एज ए इमिग्रेशन लॉयर, यू नो, यू कैन सेंस थिंग्स. what's going to happen.
Yes, it's a plan, and I think they want to push it through.
Yeah, तो वो push it through करेंगे because they
Even if they don't push all through,
हाँ.
they will push.
Yeah, वो push करने की कोशिश करेंगे because वो कहते हैं कि more money should come to this country.
Yes, so they think the interest of the UK is first and foremost.
Yes, है तो ये सिचुएशन है. अगर आपने स्किल्ड वर्कर वीज़ा पर या आपने स्पाउस वीज़ा पर आपने अगर एप्लीकेशन अपनी बनवानी है and you're planning to get married and you want to apply.
Yes, the spouse visas, please, they should hurry up.
हाँ, स्पाउस वीज़ा सारसी कह रही हैं they should hurry up. आप अपना निकाह कर लें, जैसे जैसे कर लें, और बिफोर फरवरी अपनी एप्लीकेशन सबमिट कर दें बिकॉज आपकी एप्लीकेशन ओल्ड रूल्स के में होगी. न्यू रूल्स कोई इफेक्ट नहीं करेंगे. लेकिन अगर आप आफ्टर स्प्रिंग करते हैं देन यू आर अंडर न्यू रूल्स, तो देन यू माइट फेस बिट ऑफ डिफिकल्टी.
Well, you will most definitely, because these rules, they are horrendous. They are very, very oppressive.
और इतनी मनी जो है NHS फी, आपकी अप्लाई करने की फी, एंड ऑन टॉप आपकी सालाना आपकी अर्निंग,
And even after all that, you can't even bring your family.
और आप अपनी फैमिली को फिर नहीं लेकर आ सकेंगे आफ्टर ऑल दैट
The
विद द न्यू
shortage
रूल्स.
occupation list is going. So if we look at the immigration rules, they are really looking at stopping people or discouraging people from coming to the UK.
वो आपको इस चीज़ पे ले आएंगे कि आप लोग अप्लाई ही ना कर सकें और आप लोग यहाँ आ ही ना सकें. वो आपके लिए डिफ़िकल्टी बना रहे हैं जो कि स्प्रिंग टाइम में होगी. और अगर आप चाहते हैं यहाँ आना, अपनी बीवी को बुलाना, अपने बच्चों को बुलाना, स्पेशली स्पाउस, सारसी emphasized it so many time now with you guys, स्पाउस वीज़ा जो है वो हरी करें क्योंकि उनके लिए ज़्यादा मुश्किल होने वाली है. और अगर आप you are here, your wife and your children are suffering in Pakistan, is not a good thing.
No.
आपको है इकट्ठे होना चाहिए. और let me take this one question. बहुत अच्छा एक्सप्लेन कर रही हैं, ऐसा कोई इस तरह नहीं करता. थैंक यू सो मच. जैसे नो वन एक्सप्लेन दिस वेल. यू गाइस आर डूइंग फैंटास्टिक जॉब.
Thank you.
Thanks to both of you for explaining. Jazakallah Anam. And Auntie Jan, मेरा short days रह गए है. Mariam, I don't know, आप अपनी she's talking about herself or she's asking a question. तो ये जी आपको सारसी ने जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है, प्लीज़ gather yourself together, take the information properly,
Yes.
and apply now. Get in touch with the Liberty Solicitors. आप उनकी वेबसाइट पे जाएं. मैंने उनका जो है शेयर लिंक किया हुआ है अपनी प्रीवियस जो है मेरी लाइव्स में, बट आई विल शेयर द लिंक अगेन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बिलो. एंड मेक अपॉइंटमेंट विद सारसी. और कंसल्टेशन फ़ी है £150 विद सारसी, ऑन द फोन और 1-to-1 फेस टू फेस.
Yes.
ये 150 सारसी के चार्जेस हैं विच वी हैव डिसाइडेड टू डू इट नाउ. पास्ट 4-5 months हमने किसी को कोई चार्जेस जो है सारसी से नहीं किए थे, बट शी इज़ गिविंग हर टाइम, दैट्स हर जॉब. सो वो उसके पास एक्स्ट्रा टाइम नहीं है, तो अभी हमने जो टाइम दिया है आई थिंक वाज वेल एंड गुड. फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन सारसी विल बी चार्जिंग कंसल्टेशन फ़ी ऑन द फोन और 1-to-1 मीटिंग इन हर ऑफिस which is £150.
Yes.
ये है.
Yes,
और
thank you.
उसके बाद जो है आपका जो है पेपर वर्क, आपकी जो है वीज़ा का जो है चक्कर या वीज़ा की फ़ी है वो होम ऑफिस के लिए है. नथिंग टू डू विद सारसी.
Yes.
नथिंग गो इन
Yes.
सारसी पॉकेट फ्रॉम दैट मनी एट
no,
ऑल.
no,
जो
no,
वीज़ा
at
फ़ी
all,
है, जो
at
वीज़ा
all.
फ़ी है ये होम ऑफिस की वो उनकी अलग है. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज बिटवीन consultation
Yes,
fee,
yes.
your application
Yes,
fee,
yes,
because
yes.
they're two different things.
HSP, yes,
Yeah, can you
yes,
explain
yes,
Sarsi
yes,
on that
yes,
because
yes, yeah. So there's 3 fees.
Three
So
fees.
the first one was the home office fee, what
Yeah.
they charge for the application.
Yes.
Then there's what is called the immigration health surcharge. And that is so that when you come to the UK and you want to have treatment, medical treatment, then you're covered as far as NHS is concerned. And then there's our fee. And that's separate from the first two. Now the consultation fee is the general fee, just to go through all your papers and give you advice, specific advice, tailored advice. Then if we go on to do the application, then we will charge an application fee depending on what the application is. Yeah, so we have different fees depending on the
Category.
application. Yes, depending on the category.
Yeah.
And we can discuss those within the consultation fee.
Okay. So for the visit visa, for work permit visa, for spouse,
Yes.
for adopting, you think
Yes,
they
yes,
all-
exactly,
they all-
exactly.
they have different categories with the
Exactly,
different fees.
exactly, precisely. And we can discuss all those. We can agree a fee. We will agree a fee within the consultation
Consultation.
fee. Yes.
So the you fee is negotiable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But not the consultation fee.
कंसल्टेशन फी जी 150, बट जो दूसरी फ़ी है वो निगोशिएबल है. अगर आप करवाना चाहते हैं अपना केस सारसी से हल करवाना चाहते हैं, आई विल रिकमेंड गेट इन टच एज सुन एज पॉसिबल, क्योंकि रूल्स जो हैं आई एम शॉक्ड बाय द फी ऑनेस्टली. आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू से बेसिकली.
Yes,
इफ दे सेड यस, आप अगर उन्होंने होम ऑफिस वालों ने ये रूल्स अप्रूव कर दिए, आप लोगों के लिए प्रॉब्लम होने वाली है. और
Yes.
बिफोर वो
So
ये
the-
रूल्स चेंज
it's now before the House. They've commended all these stations to the House. Now, with immigration law, what happens is other laws they have to go through a certain kind of process. With immigration, what they have to do is they have to put it before the House for 40 days. So if it sits there, day 1, day 2, day 3, 4, and there's no challenge, nobody says anything, after 40 days, that's it.
तो
It doesn't have to pass through any other stage.
तो ये सारसी ने जो आपको अभी बताई है बात, प्लीज जब हम आपके साथ पॉइंट शेयर करते हैं, नोट दम, राइट दम, ताकि आपको पता हो कि ये वाली इंफॉर्मेशन हमने आपके साथ शेयर की है, rather than रिपीटिंग क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि वो
Yes.
हमारी भी हेल्प नहीं
Yes.
करेंगे, आपकी भी
Yes.
हेल्प नहीं
Yes.
करेंगे. जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको देते हैं, राइट इट डाउन, तो ये इन्फॉर्मेशन हमने दी है. रुमस कह रहे माई डॉटर ऑल्सो लिस्ट सारसी वेरी attentively.
Attentively.
Yeah, attentively. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, she's saying your hairstyle is so good. शुक्रिया जी, शुक्रिया आप लोगों का. आप लोग सारसी को पसंद करते हैं, सारसी खुश होती हैं आपका प्यार देख के, और जो इन्फॉर्मेशन सारसी शेयर करती हैं और आप लोग उसको गौर से सुनते हैं, एंड देन यू आर लर्निंग एज वेल. इट्स लाइक अ टीचर,
Yes.
teaching basically.
Together.
Together. We're
Yes,
learning together,
yes,
we're teaching
yes,
together,
yes,
and it's all
yes.
teamwork.
And we hope some of you can come to the UK. That's the goal.
तो सारसी का गोल यही है कि वो आप लोगों की हेल्प करे, गिव यू बेटर एडवाइस, गुड एडवाइस, और आपको फॉल्स होप ना दे. शी डजंट वांट टू गिव यू अ फॉल्स होप. अगर वो यू हैव अ चांस टू कम, शी विल से डू इट नाउ.
Yes.
I will tell you one thing about Sarsi, you guys. If Sarsi is saying do it now, that's mean you will get it here. You will be here. And if she's saying not sure, or I don't want to give you false hope, that's mean try is 50-50 chance.
Yes.
But when she said do it now, like she's saying, she said so many times about spouse visa, do it now mean do it now. अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसी हैं आप जी? मैं ठीक हूँ. माई हस्बैंड भी आना चाहते हैं, मुझे पूरी डिटेल कैसे मिलेगी? जायका विद जुबी, गेट इन टच विद सारसी. आई हैव शेयर्ड द नंबर, मेक अपॉइंटमेंट विद सारसी, और वो आपको जो है बेहतर एडवाइस देंगी, बिकॉज दिस इज़ लाइक अ जनरल प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर वी टेक जनरल इंक्वायरीज एंड वी गिव जनरल इंफॉर्मेशन.
Yes.
पर अगर आपको जो है बिल्कुल A to Z इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए,
Tailored advice.
tailored advice,
Yes.
जी, tailored advice, get in touch with the British solicitors, or either email them or ring them.
Yes.
नीसा इशरात, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसी हैं आप जी? मैं ठीक हूँ. आपसे पूछना था कि हम इटली से कैसे अप्लाई करें? दे आर फ्रॉम द इटली, हाउ कैन दे अप्लाई हियर?
So that's the same as Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same as Spain.
Yeah.
If one person was here before the 31st of December 2020, then you're fine. If not, then you have to either have your own business or you go on the skilled worker route.
Yeah, so इधर business पे और skilled worker route पर आप आएं.
That's having a job offer.
Yeah. So before the spring time comes, जी, before the spring, before February, Nisa, you have to make the application.
Yes.
आप अपने husband से बोलें, find a job here, और जो employee है वो आपके husband को pay करे 26,200. 26,200, तो वो ओल्ड रूल्स में शामिल होगा. अगर आपके हस्बैंड आफ्टर मार्च अप्रैल अप्लाई करते हैं, देन न्यू रूल्स में उनकी एप्लीकेशन होगी,
38,700.
तो वो 38,700 है एनुअली, सालाना. तो वो कोई नहीं पे करेगा. डॉक्टरों को नहीं इतनी पेमेंट मिलती, तो वो कैसे कोई पे कर सकता है? एंड मेरे हस्बैंड अबू धाबी में है, her husband is in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
And the same, you know, the Zaika, she said her husband in Abu Dhabi, and then they want to, she live in Italy, and they want to come here to
Yeah,
UK.
it will be the same process from anywhere in the world. Post Brexit, it's
हाँ
the
जी,
same.
ब्रेग्जिट के बाद रूल्स चेंज हो चुके हैं, तो ब्रेग्जिट के बाद इफ यू इन स्पेन, यू इटली, इन पाकिस्तान, सेम रूल्स अप्लाई टू
Yes,
एवरीबॉडी.
yes.
कोई इसमें जो है चेंजिंग्स नहीं है. तो जी इट्स बीन 1 hour ऑलरेडी, तो वी गोना टेक अ लीव. एनी इंफॉर्मेशन और एनी एडवाइस आपको चाहिए, जायका विद जूबी, निसा, इशरात, प्लीज़ गेट इन टच विद लिबर्टी सोलिसिटर्स. मैं उनका नंबर दोबारा रिपीट करूंगी, 01274 744 899, और आप लिबर्टी सोलिसिटर्स की वेबसाइट पे जाएं, गेट इन टच थ्रू देम. आप कॉन्टैक्ट अस पे क्लिक करें, कॉन्टैक्ट बॉक्स विल अपीयर, योर नेम, योर डेट ऑफ बर्थ, आपकी इंक्वायरी जो है सारी करें, एंड देन दे विल गेट इन टच.
Yes, and the last thing I want to say before we go
Yeah.
is those who have been living here for a long time, we haven't got anybody contacting us to do those applications. I would remind you once again, those applications, if you've been living here 18, 19, 20 years and you don't have your papers, please do get in contact with us, because with these changes, we don't know. It might come a time they might say you can't naturalize, you can't get leave to remain here anymore.
जी, तो सारसी कह रही हैं जो लोग यहाँ 9899, तो जी मैंने दोबारा नंबर शेयर कर दिया है. तो सारसी कह रही हैं अगर आपको यहाँ यूर ऑन इंडेफिनेट वीज़ा पर है, यू बीन
For
हियर
those who've been 18, 19, 20 years under long residence,
लॉन्ग रेजिडेंस.
none of those have come to me.
नंबर रिपीट, जी आई हैव रिपीटेड द नंबर अगेन. तो सारसी कह रही हैं जो लोग यहाँ हैं इधर लीगली और इलीगली इन दिस कंट्री
Yes.
फॉर द पास्ट 18 years, 19 years और 20 years,
Yes.
तो हो सकता है कि उनके लिए भी विद न्यू रूल्स कम डिफिकल्टी. तो अगर वो उनको यहाँ रहते हुए 18 साल, 19 साल, 20 साल हो चुके हैं, गेट इन टच विद सारसी, गेट इन टच विद लिबर्टी सोलिसिटर्स, और वो इंशाल्लाह ताला आपका जो है हल तलाश करेंगे, एंड देन यू कैन स्टे प्रॉपरली हियर लीगली. तो अगर आपको इलीगली भी, like for example you came on a student visa and then you didn't go
Overstayed,
back,
yes.
you overstayed, you didn't go back,
Yes.
पर आपको यहाँ स्टूडेंट वीजा
Now is the time.
हाँ राइट टाइम है आपकी एप्लीकेशन को अप्लाई करने के लिए. और डोंट बी स्केर्ड, डोंट बी स्केर्ड कि आपको पुलिस पकड़ के ले जाएगी, यू विल गेट, यू पुलिस विल टेक यू अवे. नथिंग विल हैपन,
No,
नथिंग
no.
विल हैपन. तो आप
I won't lead you into any risk.
Huh.
But I think if you can get leave to remain, then this is the best time to get it, so you will be free.
फ्री. सार से आपकी हेल्प करेंगी, वो आपको किसी डिफ़िकल्टी में, किसी प्रॉब्लम में नहीं डालेंगी. यू अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि यू स्टेड हियर इलीगली फॉर द पास्ट 18 years, और इफ यू अप्लाई
And you
नाउ,
haven't done any criminal offenses.
हाँ अगर आपकी कोई क्रिमिनल रिकॉर्ड नहीं है तो इट्स फाइन. आई हैव स्वीडिश सिटीजनशिप. इफ आई फाइंड जॉब इन UK और स्टार्टेड बिजनेस देयर, is chance to settle here, what are the procedure, please guide me.
Yes. So
That's Shabana Naveed.
yeah, okay. So we've said this on a lot of our lives.
Yeah.
But generally, if you have the employer, then there will be a route. So first of all, you have to get your code. Then you have to get on the we gave on online, we sent some links,
Yes.
So you get those links.
Yes.
And then once you get that,
Yeah.
they will issue the certificate of sponsorship. Yeah. Now the certificate of sponsorship will and include that code, will include the minimum salary, which has to be above 26,200. And then once they issue that, we can do the entry clearance. Then it comes to immigration, we can do the entry clearance, or any immigration lawyer can apply for you to come to the UK. Yeah, and English language requirements. So if you meet the other requirements, then you can come.
जी, तो जायका सॉरी शबाना नवीद, आई विल से गेट इन टच विद सारसी. आई हैव शेयर द नंबर, आई विल शेयर द ईमेल एड्रेस एज वेल. आप इनसे बात करें. लाइक दिस लाइक अ जनरल प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां आप जनरली जो है हम इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर करते हैं. वी कांट गिव यू A to Z फुल इंफॉर्मेशन बिकॉज इट विल टेक सो मच टाइम. तो अगर आप कॉल करें सारसी को और ईमेल, यू विल गेट द फुल एंड proper tailored advice, like
Yes.
Sarsi say.
Yes.
Okay ji, we will gonna take a leave now. So we will see you next week, same time. Next week gonna be a very special live which I will share the information 2 or 3 days before with you guys.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
क्या अगर
Great.
हम सारसी को कॉल करेंगे तो कोई इनके पास होगा जी they're saying Nisa Ishra saying if they ring you someone will be there to translate Urdu to English.
Yes.
तो जी
Just let us know in advance. You need
Translator.
Yes, a translator. Yes.
जी निसा इशरात अगर आप फ़ोन करेंगे तो सारसी के पास है यहाँ कुछ लोग हैं जो उर्दू इंग्लिश बोलते हैं तो वो सारसी को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करके बताएंगे दैट दिस इज़ व्हाट दे सेइंग और दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन दे नीड तो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट एट ऑल सारसी गॉट पीपल in hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay ji, we're gonna go now. So inshallah we'll see you next week.
Yes, see you next week.
Bye,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.